Hey everyone, Steven here from Adolescence, and welcome back to another fragrance review. Thank you so much for watching. And today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my thoughts on a fragrance by Avon, and the fragrance is called Wild Country. So here's the bottle. This one was released in 1967, quite a long time ago, and the perfumer for this one has not been made available to the general public. Now, Avon started off back in 1886. They currently have well over 300 fragrances in their catalog, so they've done a lot. They've collaborated with some of the best perfumers, and a lot of their recent success is collaboration with celebrities like Patrick Dempsey, John Bon Jovi, and even Derek Jeter. So this one is classified as an aromatic fougere, and I'm going to let you know what I think of the smell in just a little bit. Next up, let's take a look at the presentation. So on the box for Wild Country, you have a cardboard box, name of the fragrance, name of the company down here at the bottom, the concentration and the size. You have the ingredients on the back, a UPC code at the bottom, nothing at the top, logo here in the front. And that's pretty much it as far as the box goes. Now as far as the bottle goes, you have this sticker here on the front. Kind of reminds me of like the scratch and sniff stickers you used to have as a kid. The very bottom here, you have another sticker with barely legible writing on it. Nothing on the back. Cap comes off. Pretty flimsy. Does not click into place. Atomizer also looks kind of cheap, but the distribution on it is great. And that has pretty much been the presentation for Wild Country by Avon. So I mentioned that this one is classified as an aromatic fougere, and that's because it contains the note of lavender. Now the best way that I can describe how this scent smells is when you first spray it, it reminds me a lot of a barber shop. If you've ever walked into a barber shop, it smells powdery. You have the baby powder, you have Barbasol, you have, you know, the liquid that disinfects the barber's tools. That's exactly what this one smells like, and this is one of the classic and iconic barber shop fragrances. You have a great deal of lavender, you have a lot of musk, and I'm actually going to have to echo some of the things that were said online about this fragrance, is that it reminds me a lot of an aftershave, whether it's Brood or Old Spice or one of those aftershaves. It does kind of have that presence to it. Now, it could be because it came out in 1967 and contains geranium, which is kind of like fresh and minty, and that was a note that was also used in one of those two, if not both of those aftershaves, but it does kind of have that vibe to it. Like whenever you saw like an older gentleman who just finished shaving and they emerged from the bathroom and you can tell they just put on aftershave, that's what this one smells like. So it's musky, powdery, lavender. It does have a base of benzoin and amber to it, which I actually kind of like, but it's not a natural smelling benzoin. It's what's, you know, being passed off as benzoin in the designer industry. Now I also do want to mention that this one has been reformulated many times. I mean, of course, with IFRA restrictions, how could you not, right? It was released in the late 60s. So maybe I would have liked one of the older versions a little bit more, but as far as it caters to my particular interest, I'm just not really a fan of the genre. The closest thing that I smell that I really like is Christensen New York and even 1725 Casanova, but I think those are much classier. This one kind of has like a more older, more mature vibe to it. So for that reason, I didn't really like it. My fiance is not a huge fan of it either. So thank you for watching. Last up, we have the rating. First up, we have uniqueness and overall smell, and I ended up giving this scent a 3 out of 10. Now this is a fine scent for you if you're a fan of lavender. I think it actually does lavender pretty well. It doesn't smell overly natural, and I actually love lavender, especially as it's done in fragrances like Eau Noir, but this one is not my favorite. It's kind of powdery, it has a more mature vibe to it, and at times it even gives me a headache. Next up, we have longevity. I give this one a 4 out of 10. Now the longevity on me is 3 to 6 hours, and I do get 4 to 5 hours with this fragrance. The longevity could actually be a lot better. Next up, we have projection. I give this one a 5 out of 10. Now it radiates within an arm's length for the first hour to hour and a half, and then it starts to sit very close to the skin, and it's very hard for you to get noticed. Next up, we have versatility. I give this one a 6 out of 10. Versatility is okay. I think it does smell unmistakably masculine, so I think it's not as unisex. I think in terms of seasons, this one would work better in the hotter weather because of the performance or lack thereof, and I think it would suit an older person much better. As far as social scenarios go, I would just wear this one casually. I wouldn't wear this one on a night out, shirt and tie, suit and tie. You can find something much better for those occasions. And as far as presentation goes, I really didn't like it. I gave it a 3 out of 10. I mean, I guess the bottle shape is kind of cool, but the cap, the plastic cap, the atomizer, the sticker on the front, there's a lot of it that's kind of tacky. So overall, I'm going to give Wild Country by Avon a 3 out of 10. Now, this one did not cater to my personal interest, and maybe I'm biased, you know, maybe I have a thing for older smelling fragrances and I'm not really a huge fan of them. But if you're a fan of powdery lavender scents and you like the way a barbershop smells, give this one a try. You might actually like this. In my humble opinion, this to me is more of a novelty scent now for me than it is a scent that warrants practical wearability. So there you have it. That was my review on Wild Country by Avon. If you, owner, have tried this scent, please let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. Also, please don't forget to rate and subscribe for future videos and frequent giveaways. So again, thank you very much for watching. This has been Steven with another fragrance review from Radolescence, and I'll see you guys soon.